Hello everybody and good morning. Well, it's a good morning here because the sun is shining. Yes, I hope, fingers crossed, that the bad weather is behind us. I've got my Emma Bridgewater daffodil mug because daffodils are still blooming in my garden and the tulips took over a little bit. And I love this time of year. Everything is just starting to come out. I know I've said it loads, but the hedges are all greener and the birds are twittering and it just all feels so wonderful after a very, very long winter. It's a tractor just going by. After a very, very long winter, and I'm not going to lie and say that I haven't struggled. I did struggle this winter with the cold and everything, but I'm so grateful to be able to heat this house. It's a small house, it's very small, and I'm lucky enough to be able to heat it with the log burners. I'm so grateful for that. So I have a little video for you today. I've been busy with lots of different things. I'm trying to juggle my shop around a little bit. I've got a shop on Etsy and that's my job. So I'm juggling that a little bit. Excuse me, I'll just take a sip. I'm going to put this down while I talk to you. So, yeah, I've just been juggling my shop around a little bit. I've had my shop now for 3 years and it takes a while to get your shop seen on Etsy, but it's okay. It's doing all right. I just got to keep working at it. And there was a local vintage fair that's on in the local town for about 6 weeks. So I went to have a little look just to see if there was anything that I would like for the shop. And I did. I grabbed a couple of things, well, a few things, and I'm going to share them with you today because I don't often show you some of the things I've got in my shop. But yeah, the vintage fair was really, really reasonable and lots of really pretty things. And yeah, I'll show you this one here first. This is a pair of opera glasses made, I think, in Austria or Germany. And they are mother of pearl. They're so pretty. And they've got the mother of pearl on the edges there. They're so, so pretty. There's the mother of pearl here. And I bought a telescopic silver pencil, but also it's a nib as well. So you can put a nib in it. And it all goes down to a very small little pencil to go onto a chatelaine or something. I thought that was absolutely beautiful. They made some wonderful things in Victorian times. Everything was ornate, everything was well made. They put more time and energy into making beautiful things. I've seen something that came up on my stream and it showed the Victorian things, and then they showed what was made after Victorian times. You know, a beautiful gate in a park, all beautiful, and then a rubbish gate in a park, and the seats in a park, all the ends were all beautiful and ornate, and then they showed this concrete seat. The Victorians just, and even right into the 1920s and 30s, they had some beautiful things. And it's such a shame we've lost that, really. So that's a telescopic pencil and a nib as well. And it all folds down. Another thing I found, which I think is absolutely exquisite, it's so beautiful, I just couldn't leave it there, was this here. This is a little casket. And inside the casket, there is a little bottle, a glass bottle. I thought that was so exquisite. You've got the flowers inside as well. So I was pleased with that. That will be a nice addition to the shop It's so, so pretty, and it's hand painted as well. So I thought I'd show you that. So those were from my shop. And while I was there as well, I picked up this. Now this is a tea tin. There were a couple of reasons I bought this. I bought this for that colour. Now, I've shown you the kitchen. I think it's a bit different to the blue at the back on this wall here with the wallpaper. You see the wallpaper here. But this is more of a, what can I say? Like a, I suppose it is quite similar, but it looks more of a greeny blue. But it's such a lovely colour. I thought I would match it up and paint the cupboards that kind of blue. And my little dresser, my wooden dresser, that blue. I thought it would look absolutely stunning. This is very cute. It's got little chickens on it. It reminded me a little bit of Emma Bridgewater. And it's not Emma Bridgewater, it's somebody, it's Sophie Argot. Argot, is that right? I don't know, Sophie Argot. But yeah, this is so pretty. And yeah, I got it for my, what do you call it? My other flavour of tea. Earl Grey, that's right, Earl Grey teas. So I've got that for that. So I love that colour. Wouldn't that look great on the cupboards in the kitchen? It would really, really lift it. So if I took that to a paint shop, I don't know whether B&Q or something like that, would they be able to take a colour match? I'm sure they would. If anybody could help me out and let me know if anybody else has done this, taken a piece of something that they really want the colour of to somewhere and they can match the colour. How would I do that? Has anybody got any information they could pass on to me in the comments, please? Because I'd love to know. But I've got a plan. I should do some research. But if you do know, please let me know. But what do you think? That colour would look incredible. It is actually very similar, isn't it? But it looks different in a different light. Yeah, that's the colour, I think, with white. I think it looks stunning. Anyway, yeah, and also I bought this. I can't resist a basket. I can't resist a basket, and this was only £3.50. Oh, the little canister was £2.50. But this, I just think it's so cute. It's so nicely made and strong. A nice little wicker basket. Look at the handle. It's just so lovely. £3.50 and the base. Yeah, I couldn't resist it. I love baskets. I haven't found a use for it yet, but I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. I've just kind of put it down by my chair for the moment to think about where it's going to go. I might even hang it in the kitchen. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, that was £3.50. Yeah, can't resist a basket. But yeah, that was my little vintage haul. And I don't know. I don't know the people that have been following me for all this time. I've had this house now, this cottage, for 3 years in July. Can you believe that? 3 years in July. As I say that, I find that really difficult to believe. I got the keys on the 24th of July, 2023. So it's going to be 3 years in July. And I actually officially moved in September. I did a bit of decorating. I bought some things here. I was here at the weekends. But yeah, I officially got the keys on the 24th of July. And I feel I've done quite a bit. But I also feel like I wish I could do more. But when you're on your own, it's a real struggle to balance everything. You know, you've got bills to pay and a car to run, and there's a lot that I want for this house, but it's just taking time. And it will take time. And the garden is going to be another thing I'm going to be wanting to do this summer. I'm going to concentrate a lot on the garden and do a lot of painting. So those are my things I'm going to do this summer. I'm excited. I really am excited. I feel like there's a little something in my tummy, you know, when you kind of think that something good is coming. And yeah, I'm excited. So I'm going to have another sip of tea. So I did something in the week. And what I was going to do, I got in my car and I thought, the countryside just looks so spectacular at the moment. I'm going to take a video of the countryside to put here to show you. And afterwards I thought, does anybody really want to see a video of the countryside? So I have put a little bit of a video of the countryside in, just to let you see. And it looks so amazing around here at the moment. All the lambs are running around, and all the green shades are coming out from the different trees and hedges. I'm a lover of this time of year. I absolutely adore this time of year. I wake up, I come alive. And as I said, this winter has been, can't even say the word. I won't even try and say it. It's been quite hard. It has. Trying to keep warm. And the rain, when it's been raining day in, day out. But anyway, we are moving forward, and I'm excited to do lots and lots and lots. I made a couple of notes, and I just wanted to make sure I covered everything in this. I made some notes, and let me just have a look. What else? Yeah, I think I probably covered what I wanted to tell you. And all I want to say is I hope that you get the enjoyment I get from this time of year. I am grateful. I'm so grateful for everything I have. And I own my own little home. I've got my own little car. I've got my own little shop. I've got Coco. Not really in that order, but you know what I mean. So I'm very, very grateful. And of course, I'm very, very grateful to you as well that follow me and are interested in my goings on and what I do. So I'll cheers to you, and thank you so very much for watching. And I shall be back next week with some more content. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of videos that I took in the garden, and you can see exactly what I'm doing. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me today, and enjoy the next week or so, and enjoy this beautiful weather. I think it's going to be nice the next week, so enjoy it. And thank you so very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and see you next Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye. So I bought these to glam up my kitchen cupboards. I bought them on Vinted for £5, and there were 14 of them. So I've put them on here for now until I paint them. So just wondering what you think. I thought they looked quite nice and glammed up the kitchen a little bit. See all the wood behind? That's all mainly from a tree that came down, and also the tree that came down in the garden. So I'm on my way to getting the log stores filled up, which is really good. Such a dreary old day today, but never mind. Hey, we've got good weather coming, so hopefully I'll be able to get out in the garden. So that's a good start, isn't it? I love that when the wood looks like this. It doesn't last very long when the weather comes in cold, but yeah, I like it when it starts to fill up. Makes me feel good. There we are. Filling up nicely. Hello everybody, just a very typical April showers kind of day. You think it's going to be nice, and then all of a sudden it starts to rain. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour of what I've been doing in the garden. So yeah, I'm quite happy actually, quite excited. Once you've made a plan and you know what you're doing, that's the easy part, but it's actually putting it into practice. So I shall show you. The last little daffodils there of the season. They're so pretty. It's beginning to look very lush. There's my rose bush there, another rose bush. And my gooseberry bushes and rhubarb.
So everybody, this is what I have been working on. Oh dear. All the tree that was cut down in the storm, or cut down, I say cut down, it was blown down and I had to cut it up into pieces. This is all the pieces, and I have made a natural fence out of the pieces. It's a little bit amateur, but I thought it looked quite nice. I think I'm going to grow some honeysuckle and some roses up it. One of the reasons is that I'm going to try and make this area to a seating area and put up a dryer as well. I just wanted to show you also these amazing bluebells. Look at those. Beautiful colour. They're early, I think. I think so. So, as we come into the garden, look at my progress, everybody. I'm so happy. I have some, zoom out a little bit, some beans coming through, some onions coming through, and these are the new raised beds with the structures. So we've got beans in there, peas in here, and we've got carrots and radish in here, and beans as well. I'll just put radish and beans. I think I'll just put radish and beans, yes. So, and also what I'm going to do is put down all this bark to make a path here and to go round at the top. And when I've cleared this area here, I'm going to put bark down as well, and that's where my rotary dryer is going to go, and also a seating area. So, I've got a few plans, everybody. I'm quite excited, actually. You know when you're kind of thinking about it for something for so long, and then all of a sudden you think, actually, I know what I'm going to do. My little log saw over there is full from the tree that fell down, the orange blossom tree. So, what do you think of my natural fence, everybody? Can't probably see it very well through here, but it kind of fits in so well. It's quite sturdy. I made the posts quite sharp to go into the ground, and the ground is so moist at the moment, and I think this bar holds everything together. Yeah, look at the beans coming. So good. Well, this is what I've been up to. I've got to clear this bit here, so to put some, to carry on with the wood chip going around here, to make like a frame so I can walk round, make it easy to walk round, because this mud is really quite slippery. It just makes a big difference to put the wood chip down. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with this fence. It's unusual, but for a cottage I think it's nice to try and keep it quite rustic. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. And these green wires are going to have like a rope cord going over the top of them to hide a little bit, so it blends in a little bit. And the rope cord is like a brown colour, same as the branches here. There we are. I just love that colour of the bluebells. I wish I could capture that. It's so beautiful. And I've got some more bluebells here in the bank of the woods. I've got a lot of things to do. Got a lot to do to clear this up before my dryer comes. Lots of work, but I'm excited. All the birds singing. There we are. That's what I've been up to. just noticed, just this minute, that I've got lilac coming. I didn't have lilac last year, so I'm really chuffed about that. Got some lilac. I absolutely adore lilac. Oh, how lovely. I chopped all this kind of bush down here last year. Chopped it all back, and maybe that's what it needed, just to be chopped back. But yeah, that's a really good sign. There's also a little lilac bush here as well, which I don't know whether will come alive at some point with lilac. But yeah, there's a little bit there as well, I can see. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased I've got lilac in my garden. I love it so much. There we are. It's all starting to come together, that hedge. Had it really, really cut back last year. I just wanted to show you these peonies. They've come on so much. I can't quite understand how they've come on so quickly. It's amazing. And that rose bush is going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. It's just grown so much from the little kind of buds that were just poking out the soil not long ago. Incredible.